Hey, Shadowcoff here to show you how to slice up a model very easy and simple. First thing you're going to want to do is in your scene, make sure on the right side your units is set to where the length is, set to centimeters, because that's usually, I don't know, for me that's how I like to measure things, because the most printers are 25 centimeters by 25 or 30, depending on what size printer you have. So we can go ahead and grab a cube, and then on the left side here you have a measurement tool. You can measure your object. Right now it says 209 centimeters, so we know that our printer is not gonna be able to handle that. So we'll shrink this down, and there we go, that's more acceptable. Say our printer is a 10 by 10, for example, and our object is make it like a 20 by 20 object, for example. Let's go 20. So this object is a 20 by 20. This printer is a 10 by 10. We need to cut this 4 times. We can go over here to our left, our bisect tool, find a nice middle spot, and we just drag down. If we hold control, we can kind of snap a vertical perfect line. Press V, it will slice. Then we can hit anywhere on the screen to deselect everything. Hit L on the one side, and then right click, separate. And now we can move this side, and what it should do is the two sides should look view frame selected, boom. Okay, so now we should have it look like this. So now this is open, that's open. We don't necessarily want that, so there's 2 ways to go about it. If you have the 3D print manifold thing, you can just go clean up and make manifold, and it will instantly close the hole for you. Sometimes this will fuck up your model. To prevent this, just go edit mode, press 1, click all 4 corners of this object, and then just hit F to fill. Easy peasy. It's the same thing as doing a manifold, just more manual. And then you can do the same thing with the other side. Boom. Now we've sliced this complicated object into 2 halves, but now we want to do the same thing with the other 2. So we can click both objects, and then we can do the same thing. Go to edit mode, we have the bisect tool, we can just drag it right through the middle of both, hit V, deselect, and then we can click this one, separate, right click, separate selection. Then we can do the same thing with this one, right click, separate selection. Now we have 4 squares, but we gotta drag these 2 down. We see that these ones are full of stuff, so we're gonna close them up, click all 4 corners, boom, click all 4 corners, and boom. And do the same thing with these ones as well. Boom, boom, boom. Easy peasy. Very simple. Sometimes you have a more complex object, like let me see, something a little bit more complex. So you have a cylinder. Say you removed both halves. So we remove both halves of this, so you want to create like a tunnel type thing. What you can do is, so if you need to slice this down the middle for whatever reason, you hit V and you separate selection, it will look like this. In order to fill this, you have to, so we select this one, select this one, select this one. Okay, we select these 2. What happens if you press F? It closes the whole thing. We don't want that. So we can hit, I believe it's Shift F? No, it's Control F? Alt F? Alt F. Okay, Alt F will close it like that. and then I'll make little triangles to connect everything. Very simple. To show you again, on the other side, shift, hold Alt to select all the vertices in the ring loop, and then hold shift, control, click the other ones like that, hold control or hold Alt, hit F. I have something else selected. See, I have down here selected, that's why that did not work. Make sure you have only the stuff that you want selected. Hold Alt, press F, boom, Bob's your uncle. Very easy. Right, and then yeah, it should also work with Make Manifold. Yeah. So I would highly recommend grabbing the 3D print thing. You just go File, no, you go Edit, Preferences, and then you go Get Extensions, and I believe you just type 3D print toolbox. Oh, I can update mine. What'd you think? Okay, so right there, 3D print toolbox. Very useful for if you're gonna model 3D printable stuff. And then say you want to add like a little thing to connect your pieces, right? So you can go ahead and Control C, Control V. We can duplicate this thing, smaller, make with S, scale it down. Let's scale it up a little bit, turn it sideways with R, and we can just basically drag this one down a little bit like this so they sit inside each other. We can use our see-through to kind of get a better view. Click the one inside. We can scale it up a little bit, make sure it's placed inside there like this, and then we're going to just copy paste a second one. We're going to make this one a little bit smaller on all sides so that basically it fits inside the other one like that. Drag it away, keep this one for printing. So this one's going to be the one that we print, and this one inside we're going to use as our boolean. So now we can click our object, our other object. We can go and have the modifier generate boolean, and then what you do is with difference you're going to click the little eyedropper, and then you're going to click the one in the middle there, cube 4, and then we can go hit exact, boom, apply. Do the same thing with the bottom one, modifier generate boolean, difference, grab it is cube 4, extract, boom, hit apply, delete our cube, and if you look, we have nice inner squares now in the exact spots that we want them, and this one fits inside with just enough space for you to put some glue and connect them. Very simple stuff, not too complicated. I hope this helps you in cutting up your 3D models, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me or drop a comment.